This is the winning story of the Year 6 short story competition, and the winner was Jess. The story is called The Click of a Lock. I had never thought how it would feel to be trapped with no way to escape. You just assume it's not going to happen, but I was wrong in many ways. As I did up the button of my crisp, starchy shirt, I looked around at the clock. I was on time. My new shoes were rubbing on my ankles, but that wasn't my only problem. Jade was going to be in the same form as me. With her reputation of being a bully and with mine being a nerd, it wasn't great news. The plastic chairs sat around the tables in the dreary classroom. I walked around the room looking for the label with my name on. A few moments after I had spotted it and sat down, I realised who happened to be next to me: Jade. Jade was the complete opposite to me. Her hair was beautiful and shiny, and her skin was practically perfect, but her temper wasn't. The next few days weren't great. Jade spent most of the time ridiculing and harassing me. The more I asked her to stop, the worse it got, until one day when an incident occurred and changed the way I thought about myself. It started as a normal PE lesson. The teacher asked Jade and I to get some dodgeballs from the PE shed. "I'm not going with her," sneered Jade. "Just get on with it, girls," he answered. We both walked down the corridor. Jade stared at me like a hawk about to catch its prey. It felt like there was a raging ocean in my stomach, and she could see the fear in my eyes. We got to the shed and the door slowly creaked open. "Get in there," jeered Jade as she shoved me. I stumbled into the musty-smelling shed. Before I knew it, Jade had slammed the door shut and I heard the lock click. By the time I realised what had happened, it was pointless. I was trapped. I looked around the shed and I realised there was no way I was going to get out. The dark felt like a coffin shutting. I was all alone and petrified. I began by hollering, "Help! Help!" but no one could hear me. Suddenly, I came to my senses. I had to get out. I remembered something my dad had taught me. I stumbled around the floor, trying to find something to break me free. After an aimless search, the answer had been with me all along: the hair clip on my head. I shuffled over to the door and fumbled for the lock. I inserted the hair clip and heard the clicking sound. I was free. As I walked out, I felt proud of myself for the first time in what felt like years. If I can do this, then I can do anything. I entered the hall. Seeing the confusion on Jade's face was like a prize. She was never going to bother me again.